Right. So, there's a fan going behind me. So, if you hear that, you hear that. Second thing is, I said in the video just before this one, by the time this one is up, that one would have long since been up by the time you see this one, that I needed to get some videos out of the way, because after I get the next few videos out of the way, I'm probably not going to have time for YouTube anymore. Why? Okay, well, long and short of it is I not only got a job, quote unquote, a job, but I also am finally being able to start my career. Okay. What am I talking about? Well, let's just start from the top. And there's a lot of things, there's a lot, but I'm just going to go through them all. So I left my previous job February 18th of 2023. I worked there for exactly 3 years to the day. February 18th of 2020 is when I started that job. I left that job for school. The first semester of 4 classes, plus, and this was full-time work, first semester of 4 classes, I was able to remote in, server. I can hit that server from anywhere that there's an internet connection on planet Earth. Okay. And so I was able to, I mean, it's real simple to set that up. Okay. But it's real simple to do, and I was able to, I mean, you've seen the videos for anybody that's been watching my channel for any significant, up until recently. I did it whenever I could, during lunch, during slow times, during the days when I was the only one at the office. Okay. So with the first semester of 4 classes, that worked fine. The second semester, I knew it was going to be tough, and it started getting tough. And I would not have passed, especially that ethical hacking class, had I not had the raw amount of just time to do that, especially when it came to that final. Good Lord. But it worked. I left that job, I focused on school, and that's where this comes in. So, you see them here. Obviously my name is blurred out. This is the actual degree. And then there's this one. Now, these two I was not expecting to get. I was only expecting the degree here. So this is a nice bonus to be able to put on my resume. Okay, my CV, resume, whatever. I guess I can start calling it a CV now that it's going to be a career, not a job. I don't know, whatever. Okay? So there is that. So how was I surviving? Well, my girl works, and she makes decent money. Keep that in mind for later. And I relied first on my savings, which got eaten up, and then on the credit cards, which are now all maxed out, all 5 of them. Okay. As far as jobs go, I was expecting it to be hard to find a job, especially in this job market. I sent out a little over 1,000 applications, got back a little over 100 and something interviews, and 2 places ghosted me. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want the legal problems, or I don't feel like I can battle the legal problems, but I just don't want to deal with it. But I have the email, so I can prove my claim, so it's not slander or libel or whatever. Okay. They ended up ghosting me, even though I got hired, did the onboarding, gave all my information, personal information and all that, had access to their intranet and all that stuff. Interestingly enough, I did not resign, and they didn't actually fire me, so I think maybe legally, or for all technicality, for all intents and purposes, I don't work there. But in all technicality, I probably still have those jobs. And I do plan on putting those jobs on my resume to make it not look like I had a gap in employment. Okay. And then I've got another job after wandering the desert, which I should have started Sunday. And I ended up telling them, because this past Friday, well, actually, hold on. Yep. This past Friday, the 11th, I get the news, I get the call from the government. Okay. And I also have the email, which I will not show you. I mean, I do have the email to prove this, but I will not show you because that is a government, I guess, communication. That video I did of that one girl that went and advertised out all her stuff online, and then she ended up getting fired from that job. Yeah, I'm not about to do all of that. So I got me a government job now. That's all you motherfuckers need to know. And that's that. Believe me if you want. Don't believe me if right? So, there's that. Tomorrow, I go and do my fingerprints and my drug screening. And I am slated to start my first day at my new career employment, on September 11th. that is the orientation day from what the lady told me on the phone. Okay. I'm assuming closer to the date I will get more information and such. First time having a salary job, not an hourly job. Apparently it is a union, or it can be a union job. The pay that I'm getting is due to a union agreement. Okay. And that's not even saying the two guaranteed increases that are already set in stone between the end of this year and beginning of, and sometime first quarter of next year. And then all that. So, all that is to say, it is an IT job. It is IT. It's actually the cybersecurity division. So, I literally now finally will be using my degree and my experience and all of that. Now, you saw associates there, but don't think it's just an associates and, oh my God, fresh out of college. I have over 18 years of IT experience. Okay, so yeah, I have now expired certs. Some actually don't expire, and some do. Actually, these two here obviously don't, that I just showed you, in addition to the degree, but the A+ has long since expired, the MTA has not. But 18 years of raw, real-world IT experience, so there's that. Which now leads to the next thing. I have seen on, well, I don't have TikTok, but I have seen on YouTube from TikTok, but due to people's postings and their reactions and stuff, it's a mashup compilation. I believe the title is Everyone is Broke and Tired. I guess that's the running title that they have. And I also see another title, Moms of TikTok Confess What They Don't Tell You About Motherhood. Now, why are those significant to me? They are significant to me for, well, you'll know by the time this video is done. So, I am going to be making significantly more money than I have ever made in my life. Significantly more. How much? I'm not telling you exactly how much I'm going to make. I will just give you a hint. I am now significantly less than 30% away from pulling in 100,000 even. Okay? 100,000 even. I am now significantly less than 30% away from that. And of course, once you combine my income with my girl's income, that's gotta be what, 150, 60,000 or something total before taxes. Okay, so there's that. My girl right now is in Costa Rica because her mother is battling breast cancer. She's down there working remotely. So I have this plan. She's been down there since, I believe, last Saturday, the 12th? The 12th? The 12th. Yes, it's only been a couple of days. Or was it I think it was the 12th, something like that. But she's gone for, what, 6 weeks? So I'm here by myself, well, with her cat, for 6 to 8 weeks. So that's why, yeah. So here's the thing. Well, let me just show you all this. Put that here. This right here. Average salary of, let's see here, average salary in the US. The average is 53. My entire life, I have been below that average. Now, I am significantly above that average. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Again, less than 30% away, significantly less than 30% away from 6 figures even. Okay. Now we come to this. Let me bring this up. The living wage calculator for Montgomery County, Maryland. That is where I'm going to be stationed out of. Again, is it a state job? Is it a federal job? Is it a local job? Not telling you, but Montgomery County is where I'm going to be stationed out of, not Frederick County. So, I looked at the living wage calculator for Montgomery County, Maryland. This is coming from mit.edu. I believe I have posted a link of this before in a previous video. I'll post it again. The reason why I bring this up is because of a slight problem that I am having with my girl, which is why I'm going to probably be single pretty soon, or relatively soon, within the next couple of years. Ooh, okay. I'm listening. Okay. 1 adult, 0 children. Living wage is $22.31. Okay. I was actually making... Okay, well, my previous job was $20.20 an hour. I mean, he was trying. He put the extra 20 there because he's trying to be funny. Oh, 2020. Okay, so that's that. 1 adult, 0 children. In fact, let's blow this up. One adult, 0 children. $22.31. Poverty is 6. Minimum wage is $13.25. I thought minimum wage was 6. No, 50. No, whatever. Okay. 1 child is 43. As good as we are, neither one of us is making. She's not making this now, and this is per hour, and I will not be making this even at this new job. Not yet, anyway. 2 adults, 1 working. 32. 0 children. Okay. At my new job, I will actually be able to swing this. So you're making at least this much an hour? Well, I say I can swing it, so there's that. All right. I'm making at least that. How much are you making exactly? Again, none of your fucking business. One working, 2 adults. Okay. 2 adults, both working. There you go. Okay. So both people need to pull in this much. Now, why am I saying this? Because my girl is 30. Let's see, I'm 36. She's 2 years old, 38. She wants kids. She wants kids. You see where this goes now? This whole thing of, oh, everyone's broke and tired, and then especially this one. Moms of TikTok confess what they don't tell you about motherhood. Okay. My girl wants kids. She's been saying that for a while, even though I have never once said I wanted kids. I've told her time and time again I don't. She wants kids. Look at these numbers. 2 adults, 1 working. She just wants even at least 1 kid. Okay, 38. Neither one of us by ourselves will be making this much. So based off the number, and if we want to live under poverty wages, fine, but in Montgomery County, that's not really going to work. Okay? So 2 adults, 1 working, because I'd like to think we're not going to be paying for daycare, considering you know. But she says, oh my God, I can work at home. I mean, I work at home, and it's more, and it's, what was the word? They didn't even use the word permanent, but they use indefinite work from home for the position that she's in at that job. So it's like, I could watch the kid plus, you know, work, you know, that's just no problem. Yeah, but I don't really trust that. I don't trust that at all, because anyhow, the job goes for whatever reason, or AI takes over, it's going to be a problem. One working, one child, that much. Okay. I have managed to go through my entire 20s without getting trapped by a kid, without any kind of oops, or without running into a girl that just looks so damn good, just has the nicest thighs, the ass, the tits, the small, the hips, all that, the face and all that stuff, flat stomach and all that, that I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck this condom. I'm gonna bust balls deep. I'm busting this, and I'm gonna roll that dice. If she gets pregnant, fine. No. I have not ran into that woman, that female, once in my life. Okay? Not once. So, in my entire 20s, and now more than halfway, past the halfway mark of my 30s, I have not ran into that woman, and that includes who I'm with now, that I've been with for almost 10 years now. Okay. Don't worry, she doesn't watch my videos, so, and she probably wouldn't get this far in, so it's fine. My total debts. Okay. My total debts is a little bit less than what I will be making. Is like a couple $100 less, or hell, maybe even tens of dollars less than what I will be making in 1 year at this new position that I start on September 11th. Okay. Obviously, 100% of my paycheck will not be able to go in there, saying nothing of taxes plus just living expenses. But within the next 2 years, let me say 2.5. Let me not kill myself. 2.5 to 3 years, right? I'll be debt free. 100% debt free. The student loans will be paid off. The car will be paid off. Obviously, the credit cards are going to be paid off. Everything will be paid off. Every single thing. Nobody knows that I got this job. You all hearing it now. Nobody in my circles know I have this job. My family doesn't know I have this job. I got this job. Right? Whoever listens to this video, you'll be the only ones who know. Okay? And we all know how little views my videos get, so there's that. Based on the numbers, even with my paycheck, the most I will be able to afford, a living wage now, is 2 adults, 1 working with 0 children, which would be the case. We have 2 adults, both working, 0 children, so we'll definitely be able to afford Montgomery County, Maryland. What is my goal? What is my ultimate goal? And my girl wanting kids is where the whole moms of TikTok don't tell you whatever. But then the other one, everyone is broke and tired, and it's various videos of this. Where that comes in is, what is my goal? I am 36 years old. My birthday is February 20th, so I am, I think, more than past the halfway point to my 37th birthday. Okay. What are my goals? Seeing how the economy is, how the country is, and how everything is going, especially, and this is before you factor in AI and how it gets better and make things harder. I said I was going to do a video on AI, and I do plan on doing that. What is my goal? Number one, first and foremost, is just to be debt free. I've been wanting to do that since I turned 25, and I'm 36 now. So there's that. After that, I don't really plan on messing with this whole rent thing more than so. So I may just get me a house. May. I don't know. One thing's for certain, though. I'm going to be squirreling away my money. Because if I do get a house and things are looking too weird in this country, I'm going to be setting up shop back home in Jamaica. I have to do a lot of research, especially this being a government job. I have to do a lot of research and see if there's a certain amount of time, like what, 30 years or something, and then you get a pension or whatever. I have to look at all of what's going to be available to me now due to this government job. Okay? But one thing's for damn sure is that I am not having any kids. My girl wants kids. I am not telling her she can't have kids, but guess what that logically means? It means we are going to have to break up. Okay. I'll be happy to do that after we get debt free, which was really my original plan. Will leave us both on equal footing as far as financial goes, right? But yeah, no kids. No kids. No kids for me. But does that mean that you're going to be dating again? I guess eventually. And now that leads to another thing. Remember, for anybody that's been watching me for any amount of time, I have said, way the hell back when, that I am not going back out there on this fucking dating market. I'm not playing that game. I'm not doing that shit. Now that I have a career starting, right? This is not just another job, right? This is this career starting here, and it's in government. I see myself eventually getting a clearance. I am not fucking with any of these bitches out here like this. I do not want to... last thing I need is for some female out here to go and accuse me of God knows what, or some Me Too, or something. The bullshit of this dating market to where it hinders me from getting a clearance. And then after I have a clearance, I have a clearance to think about. And a clearance more or less doubles your income, whatever the hell that income is. So I'm 30% away, well, I'm less than 30% away from 100,000 even before taxes, but 100,000. And then I go and get a clearance? There is no way in hell that I'm letting anybody fuck this up. I'm not letting her fuck it up because she wants kid or kids plural. She said at least just one. Nope. And I just said no before I even looked at these numbers. I'm seeing these numbers. These numbers I'm looking at the first time along with you, whenever you see this. Okay? I did not see these numbers before. I think I might have seen these numbers for Frederick. In fact, let's see. Frederick, Maryland. Frederick, Maryland. Frederick, Maryland. Frederick, Maryland. And in fact, let us compare them. In fact, you're not seeing it. Here we go. Let us compare them. We can get rid of this. Actually, put that here. Boom. Living wage calculator. We can get rid of this. This is Frederick, Maryland here. Okay. So let's see what we got. This is Frederick, Maryland here. Let's go to Montgomery County, Maryland. Now, why Montgomery County, Maryland? There's actually a historical reason why I picked Montgomery County, Maryland, and I'll tell you that in a second. But Frederick is right here. Montgomery County is right here. Montgomery County on the right, Frederick on the left. So let us take a look at those numbers here. So it's looking Frederick. Okay, so living wage, 0 child, 1 adult. Same. Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit higher. Okay. That was kind of to be expected here. Okay. But not by much. So if that's the case, I might as well live in Montgomery County. Okay. 2 adults. 2 adults. Okay. So the living wage for both is the same when no kids are involved. And in fact, it looks more or less the same even when kids are involved. More or less. 2 adults both working. Okay, a slight difference here. Alright. Slight difference. 2 adults, 1 working. Okay, yeah, well, there's a reason why that would be the same. But there you go. So, there you have it. 2 adults, both working is no problem. Okay. I think even at minimum wage. Two working. Yeah, I think even at minimum wage, which is, yeah, you know. But the moment you introduce kids into it, nope. And I have managed to not fuck up in that way of having kids I can't afford. I am not about to do that now. She keeps trying to find every single way to say that we can afford it, and maybe technically we can. Well, actually, no, technically we can't, and we just showed the numbers. So, my thing is this. I said there was a historical reason why I want to go back to Montgomery County, and that's because that's where I started off when I came to this country. I started off in Potomac, Maryland, of all places. Wow, you had to pick the richest place in Montgomery County. Well, it's either Potomac or Chevy Chase is the richest. I've lived in both places. I think Potomac may edge. I'm not sure. Potomac, because Chevy Chase is right near DC. So if you're single, that's probably the better place to be. But that's like rich international 1%, whereas Potomac is kind of rich white 1%. Whatever. But point is, Potomac is where I started off when I came into this country, and I'd like to, if I get a house, get one back there. But then there's the grand master plan of just having my shit set up in Jamaica. Building my house, getting some land back in my own fucking country, and setting shit up there. Work in the government for what, 30 years, whatever the hell it is, get a pension, and then be out a year after retirement age anyway, and be able to retire with some stuff, you know? That is what I see myself doing, and I am not about to allow kids to mess that up. And this is unfortunate because we did we both did a DNA analysis, and both of us have nothing in our DNA that would result in defects, we'll call it. So there's nothing. There's literally nothing in our DNA. Both of our genes are strong, right? There's no chance of Down syndrome, no chance of anything. In addition, I also did a semen analysis, and just to wrap all that up, he said he's never seen numbers that good before. All of my numbers were far and above, and this was before I started trying to take care of myself, well, got back to taking care of myself, especially to the degree I am now. Although I was younger, well, by what? That was 2021, so 2 years, that's not that far off. He's never seen numbers like that. So, the sperm is strong, the genes are strong, but sorry, no kids. At least not for the foreseeable future. And that's going to be a problem for her because she's 38 now. Almost 40. She wanted to have a kid before 40. Okay. So, that is the reason why I want to get these videos out the way, because YouTube was a hobby for me, okay? Let me wrap this up. YouTube is a hobby for me. It is obviously I'm not making money off this thing. It was not something that I originally planned on making money off of. It would have been nice if I did. Okay, sure. But something that can be so easily taken away from me is not something that I wanted to go and build any kind of solid foundation off of. Seeing people with like silver play buttons, gold play buttons, and I think gold play button means that you have over 1 million subscribers, so you're bringing in YouTube some money. I hear them having problems, and the people with silver play buttons, I'm hearing them having problems with YouTube. And every 2 seconds, and even the people without a play button but making significant money off YouTube, they're getting stuff demonetized left and right, stuff that's been up for years, and all of a sudden it's demonetized, new stuff getting demonetized. No. YouTube was a hobby for me. It was a place where I could say whatever because I didn't have to appeal to anyone. I didn't have to appeal to any one certain demographic or one certain group. Okay? It was just my tiny island. Shit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Open a new thing. Nope, not that. It was my tiny island. Boom. Your channel. Right here. About. I'll show it to you right here. Boom. Read along with me here. Welcome, passerby, to my tiny island in the middle of the ocean on the outskirts of YouTube world. Feel free to enjoy my many musings. There you have it. That's all this channel was to me. I found a place in downtown Frederick to play chess, and then the pandemic happened literally like, what, a month later? And now, 3+ years later, that place does not have chess anymore. So that was my other hobby, and that's gone. Playing chess on the computer, shit. So YouTube is a hobby for me. Well, my career now is calling. Okay? And I am not about to be one of these people that went and spent all this damn time, energy, and money, especially after I pay back these student loans, time, energy, and money, to not use a degree that I busted my ass for. So, there you have it. That is the reason why I said in the previous video just before this one that I need to get these videos out. I need to get them out before September 11th, because after September 11th, short of something, I mean, yeah, it'll be here and I might post something once in a while, but my time is going to be spent learning. My time is going to be spent, God forbid, getting my bachelor's, but if not, certainly just gaining experience and learning and going to conferences, going to seminars, going to all the conventions, stuff like that. Exploring all of the different benefits that working for the government now affords me. And then maybe finally, with a good enough amount of vacation time and traveling, plus the frickin' money to be able to do it now, finally being able to travel with some semblance of youth. In my current age, my current state of advanced youth, you heard that here first. Finally do some traveling before I get too old and decrepit to be able to do it. To be able to physically do it. Although that's why I hit the gym, is so that when I get older I can still move around and not look like a freaking question mark. Hunched over. Like somebody from the old country. With a Peaky Blinders hat, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. That's it. Oh, and for anybody wondering, well, in the meantime, from when you needed money from the savings ran out and all that, to now when the job starts and when you get the first paycheck and all that, well, what were you doing for money? Because all the money ran out. I wanted to do Uber, but I have a V6 car. The gas prices are ridiculous, and Uber in Frederick is not consequential. Okay, there's Baltimore. Baltimore's streets, physical streets, are worse than DC streets. I'm talking about the condition of the streets, not on the streets, right? So no, would not be doing that. Baltimore's an hour away from here. DC's equally an hour away from here. This assumes no traffic. And I am not about to go all the way down to DC in a V6 car just to do Uber. So, plus it needed a state inspection, and I think because I need to adjust something under the passenger seat, the light, the airbag light is on, so that would have, I think, failed the inspection. Okay. I've been doing DoorDash. And that has actually been working out for me. I keep making more money each week versus the previous week, so that's all well and nice. But I've been doing DoorDash. And that's how I've been getting quick cash, scraping up a couple of bucks to hold me until such time as. Now that I see what's coming down in a few short weeks. Yeah. So that's how I've been doing it. To be able to make how much I'm going to be making living a minimalist life, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So yeah. Yeah. And that's that. If you managed to get this far, thank you. And thank you for the ride, the YouTube ride over these... God, when the hell did I start this channel? 2006? Right? 2006, 16, 23, oh, damn, almost 2 solid decades, 20 years of this YouTube shit. Good Lord. So thank you all. Again, this channel will not go away unless, your channel's been canceled for whatever fucking reason. I mean, I'll keep posting here and there every now and then. But I did not take this channel seriously because it can be so easily taken away from me. If you notice, I have not been one of those people talking about like, comment, subscribe, and share, and buy my merch and all that shit. And the algorithm, smash, not gently press, smash the like button. Nope, I have never once asked or begged or pleaded or ordered you all to do that, or held up the entire freaking video until you all did what I said. Unlike some, past or present. Actually, I think only past. I don't know anybody else who does that shit. I think you all know who I'm talking about with that one. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all. I will try to get the last couple of videos out as soon as I can. Passport Bros, the AI, And then probably the last one is going to be on the black community as a whole. That one's going to be nice. But yeah, that's it. I don't have any more time messing with YouTube like that. Not as much as I used to. So, anyway, thank you and later.